We'll turn off the sound and see what James Bordeaux is doing with the University of Kentucky in 5 years, right? This is how he pays his extortion to live here. Right? He plays video games. He asks people to do commentary, and then he literally sets up stuff, and people pay attention to him. And he's able to get advertising dollars from people that advertise their products through people watching his YouTube. Yeah. It's not a fun way to get through life. No, pretending you're an you're stuck with a bunch of egomaniacs that would rather fight over money than stand up for the Lord's Prayer. It's not a fun way to get through life. It literally connecting to the brain chemical addiction of the people that are brain chemical addicted to do that. They said I was one of the best athletes of all time, okay, in the history of the world, and I would always because most of the, especially in football, a lot of the coaches were just real jerky because I was a tiny kid. I was like about 5'10", 5'11", all through high school. I think my top weight was a $155. Yeah, so, they would look at me and laugh. But I was the fastest person probably ever, if I ran it, would have been ever clocked in the history of the world. And a lot of people have trouble believing that because it's like, but you're white. It's like, so, what's that got to do with somebody just hauling his ass and running? It's just nothing. Your skin color doesn't have anything to do with the way that your legs move. And the way you're able to run or jump or do things to, like hunt or protect, or, you got predators coming after your kids and you have to protect your kids from a predator, you're going to be able to do what you need to do to get it done. I also have one of the most amazing immune systems in the history of the world, but that's also because of my genetics and stuff, especially on my dad's side. On my mom's side, my grandpa and, my grandma died from brain tumor, which is most likely from blunt force trauma, from watching too much Bronx Tale at the bar, And you guys got to understand, when you're watching TV and you're watching what's happening and you're watching people that are famous and have lots of money and stuff like that, you guys got to understand, every time you make a movie or a TV show, okay, and that movie or TV show is put on for people to do advertising for denying the Lord's Prayer and Psalms and Proverbs and understanding Genesis, right? The true understanding of Genesis, not where it's like, what are they talking about? It was very difficult for someone like Jerome to translate what was being said in the book of Genesis and understanding the actual numbers and what they were quantifying, because they didn't have the capacity intellectually or emotionally to comprehend what was being talked about. Like I told you with Joseph and Moses talking to the Egyptians about how many people the grains of sand, the grains in the silo and things like that. And it's hard to explain to people that are trying to conceptualize something that have never ever comprehended or understood what kind of numbers or what kind of time lapses or things you're talking about. So it's very difficult for most everyday people, lay people, who are manipulated. The masses are manipulated by people that are aggressive, violent, and then they also use information and use of information to manipulate people with misinformation. Like that stupid Black Adam movie, right? And Shazam, and say this magic word and just live the Lord's Prayer. There's nothing magic about it. It's once you're living truthful words and you understand a truthful, faithful reality, then that's what you're doing. There's no magic to it. There's no bullshit. Peggy came by and needed some help with some stuff. We're going to go try to get her cooled off this summer so she's more comfortable. And her wonderful daughter, Marley Marr. I love Marley Garner so much. Marley's just such a pragmatic person that's very strong and does everything in her ability to protect people from aggressive, abusive stuff. And it affects her psychologically and emotionally, which is very physically and emotionally draining. And when you're in those kind of situations, you have to react to those kind of situations. Like with me with the little peckerwood at the county building. Like, that's the type of person you're like, you're a rocket scientist who put up satellites who sexually abused my family, and that one guy who came up to me at Fort Huachuca all those years ago, and we can program people like we're programming a video game, and he laughed, The way I see all of them is like the way I see all those people on TV. When I see people on TV and they do the On Patrol Live and all that stuff, I just see it as a pink shirted little Peckerwood with a glandular muscle problem, mean mugging me at the bathroom at the Thomas Brannigan. And going, seriously? Just seriously, what you gonna try to punch me in the face in the parking lot trying to gain sexual access to my Ray Ray? I ain't gonna feel it, right? And so you brought it to me. I didn't bring it to you, right? And you got to get people to understand this. When people can protect people and teach people to be protecting, they do. Okay. And those that can't always talk about it and manipulate people with their science and their technology and their money, but they can't. Okay. There are people like King David, and I'm one of them. Okay. All the people on TV, they ain't not like King David and Earl. All right. Now, when I look and feel bad, it's because you're torturing people like me that believe in the existence of people like me to give us a reality that's sustainable through truthfulness and faithfulness. It's not love, I guess. It's love. Truthfulness and faithfulness is people loving one another, caring about one another, taking care of one another, right? And being there for one another. And not asking in return, you got to give me something if I give something to you. It's like, what I have to give to you, or what I can do to help you, I will do. Okay. You don't have to ask, you don't have to sit there, I'll pay you back. It's like, I don't need payment. All I need is just life is a gift from the glory of God, right? And faith in the glory of God is a gift that you share with others, right? And so asking for physical payment for fake ass money like that commercial on TV about, we're running out of gold. It's like, what the fuck can gold do for you? If you're fucking up your water and you're fucking up your soils and you're fucking up your ability to feed animals. So, you can't have love that chicken at Popeyes, right? Oh, everything's just changed, right? I can't stand boneless wings. No, everybody likes boneless wings, right? You just get to, okay. Nothing wrong with boneless wings. But the thing about it is the boneless wings ain't bad neither. I like some Yardbird, I ain't like Adolf Hitler's sorry ass. So, but yeah, I'll eat Yardbird. I eat everything the poor people eat. Oh yeah, which reminds me, I gotta cook up some chicken for salad for dinner tonight. I eat Yardbird, I eat pig, I eat everything. All those self-righteous people that call themselves Muslims are saying there's no way this guy could be the Messiah. He eats pig. Yeah, my people's from Texas and Tennessee on my dad's side of the family. Now, mom's side of the family, no, they were El Salvadorians with Jewish cookbooks and stuff, And so, but they weren't the big pork eaters. But my dad's side of the family, Tennessee, you gotta let your self-righteousness die of your children. Well, then have some bacon with your eggs and sit down and eat, bro. Get you told to let your kids need some energy to get through the day. It's it can be tough when people are selfish, and we have to survive, right? So, guys, but remember every time, okay, that your propaganda is put on TV for marketing and. Marketing is economic competition, which is genocidal. Okay. Every time you are promoting your brand, you are promoting name, image, and likeness, you are promoting fighting over fuck money and stuff like that. That's another day that you could stand up for the Lord's Prayer and you let people be murdered. Okay. And participated in that competition and that murder because you're addicted to it. Okay. You don't have to die to go to hell. You just have to get on TV and ask for more money, right? That's hell. And you don't have to die to live in heaven. You just have to stand up for the Lord's Prayer without fear. Okay? Heaven's just a submission to faith and the glory of grace away, right? So stop being such an asshole. Okay? I know most y'all can't help you, especially all you motherfucking celebrities on TV, right? And they had that stuff with Brianna and Natalie Portman. I was still watching it. I was like, guys, y'all motherfuckers are crazy. You need to tell that girl, girl, you need to shut the hell up. Yeah, no, you need to shut the hell up. And you need to let people understand that what you're doing, okay, like my little girl Natalie, when she was first understanding this and believing, okay, you're the guy from the Bible that's going to prefer, yeah, she was, you going to get to meet Will Smith when we were at Dairy Queen? I said, Natalie, what Will Smith ever done for you except to give you bad propaganda movies and piss poor hip hop? Aren't you more excited to meet the kids here at Dairy Queen working and making sure your Dairy Queen tastes really good? That's more than Will Smith ever done for you in your life, right? That's what's like when you're raised by the Messiah. You have a public conversation about religion and about meeting people worth meeting. All right. And you will meet a lot better people that take care and make sure that your Dairy Queen don't make you sick and say, have a nice day, and make sure your ice cream that you ordered for to make some millionaires rich with their fake ass money, than you will going to a movie or a concert and having a bunch of egomaniacs saying what they're doing is great and iconic and wow, I wish I was as talented as their sorry ass fucked up faces, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just had a conversation real quick with Marley Mar Garner, so it's going to be pretty intelligent and it's going to kick your ass. Okay, because she's tired of her mom and her sister and everybody getting abused by assholes around here that think they're special when they don't do anything special. Okay, guys? I love you. Let's load this one up and you show that ass. We gonna kick it. But you know we love you. Otherwise, we wouldn't kick your ass. We'd just say, fuck you. We'll let your technology kill your ass. Okay? Love you.